It is another full moon brought to you by the Wolf Sisters. I'm Beth. Say your names.
I'm Lesia.
Go ahead.
I'm Donna.
I'm Tie-Dye Jen.
Yoo-hoo!
Woohoo!
I didn't have you practice like we probably should have, but George can edit. And so we begin this wonderful full moon with calling in the quarters that our wolf sister Donna created. And so we begin. We start in the east. It is that time on the medicine wheel. We call upon and welcome Spirit of the East, home of the eagle, hawk, and dandelion. May the eagle and hawk show us the way of flying high, to feel the winds of change and have a broader perspective. May the dandelion bless us with connecting heaven and earth this spring, the season of balancing and awakening as new seeds are planted. As the dawn of each new day welcomes the sunrise, as the air is warm for the new seeds to germinate, may we honor inspiration, motivation to create something new. May the Mayan goddess Ixchel assist us to open ourselves to new beginnings with delight, and that we plant our seeds with loving care. Aho!
Oh,
The South.
Go to the south.
We call upon and welcome Spirit of the South, home of coyote, dragons, and St. John's wort. May the coyote bless us with his sense of humor, playfulness, and his hidden wisdom, while the dragon gives us strength, courage, wisdom, and powerful inspiration. May the element of fire within us be forever lit. May the mineral garnet provide us with prosperity, abundance, while encouraging gratitude. May the goddess Tara bless us with words of love, compassion, while nurturing the child within our heart. Aho.
Yes. Aho! West.
West.
Yes. Woohoo!
We call upon and welcome Spirit of the West, home of the feminine bear, dolphins, whales, and cedar. May the bear bless us with her stability, standing in our truth and confidence. May our deep emotions be released as the moon helps us with the ebb and flow of the tides, and we take the time to reflect upon the well of our being. May we honor our intuition and trust that we know what we know. May the Nile River goddess stand with her arms up, giving us joyful blessings for the waters to enrich our seeds and to spring forth with fertility. Aho!
Aho! North.
we call upon and welcome Spirit of the North, home of the white buffalo calf woman, ancestors, and oak. May the element earth give credence to the stones and bones for structure for all. May our ancestors, guides, masters, and teachers show us the way to be of service, to share wisdom with all, and know when to rest and rejuvenate. May our elders assist us in shedding what no longer serves us with grace and ease. May the great goddess Hecate guide us at this time of transition from winter to spring, to take time to nurture ourselves and enjoy the freedom of letting go. Aho.
Aho!
Aho!
Woohoo!
Hey, we call upon and welcome Mother Earth, the generous mother of all, Gaia, Pachamama, Atabe, and the luminous beings of inner earth, where we honor our subconscious to access information as we dig deeper for the love of the earth. The place where corn represents the divine feminine. The place where we honor the two-legged, the four-legged, the winged ones, the thin ones, and the creepy crawlers. And where we revere the plant and tree beings who give us life. May she continue to bless us with her divine flow, while we always think twice about our actions and include her of 1,000 names in all our prayers of peace and oneness. Aho.
Aho!
We call upon and welcome Father Sky, home of the angelic realm, our cosmic family, the extraterrestrials, where other dimensions may be accessed, and the beauty of the stars and the planets in our solar system. We honor tobacco as the representation of the sacred masculine. Please bless us with the presence of all from above. May the moon god Thoth bless this full moon with the ability to realize the importance of love for the ever-expanding universe. Aho!
Aho!
Mystery within. We call upon and welcome the mystery within. Wonkin Tonkin, Great Spirit, Creator, home of the unicorns, Tulsi, and the unity where we all are all one and connected to our heart space. May the spirit within feel alive with every cell of our body, the place of love for ourselves and for everything that is and everything that will be. Aho.
Aho.
Oh,
Circle is formed. The Wolf Sisters are together. We invite all of you that feel called to watch this, if not in physicality, in spirit. And we call in our ancestors. I feel the Wolf Clan here on the land has entered and surrounds us with love. I love it. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to our full moon ceremony that we have felt called to share each month. Is an honor. It's a joy. It's almost like a mission. Doesn't it feel like it? Like fulfills our soul purpose.
Yes.
This full moon, we first do the Native American, and I honor the Chippewa at this. It's just something that always is called to me. And they call this the budding trees moon. The moon reaches peak illumination at 2:48, Sunday, March 28th. Sun is in Aries and the moon is in Libra. And the totems of this moon, we start with the stone.
The stone is fire opal, is a symbol of hope. It connects a person with the powers of the sun, moon, and fire. It sparks energy and teaches about harnessing and utilizing fire of life force. It counteracts stagnation on all levels of life, including lethargy and fatigue. It also enhances and aids to journey into other realms. It can assist in understanding and healing problems, one's sexuality and power.
And I read the totem animal, which is red hawk. Hawk teaches about joy of freedom, guardianship, and messenger. They have special connection with the sky and sun. Red hawk can teach you about adaptability, flying, survival, far and clear sightedness, the benefit of prayer, leadership, deliberation, optimism, intensity, and openness.
Hey. Oh.
And the totem plant.
The dandelion. I just wanted to, I brought a dandelion here. I bought this about 25, 30 years ago.
Ooh,
Nice.
oh, that's beautiful.
That how much the dandelion would turn out to be one of my plant allies.
I love it.
So dandelion is a beautiful flower herb that has been misaligned as a weed. The indigenous used dandelion for many different uses: medicinal, cooking, and drinking, such as brewing tea, leaves, roots, and flower heads for eating, as dandelion is full of minerals and vitamins such as A, B, C, calcium, iron, and more. The milky white sap was also used to clear up warts. The Europeans planted dandelion for some of the same reasons, and also made wine and used as a coffee substitute. Dandelion is a great cleanser of the liver and excellent for stomach conditions and is still used to purify our bodily systems to this day. Some of dandelion's essential properties are its resilience, I always mispronounce one thing or more, to come back again and again and again. It never gives up and can survive almost everywhere. This makes her a great use for abundance work too. The taproot could reach several feet into the soil, therefore providing a deep connection to the earth. Dandelion keeps you grounded, offers spiritual nourishment and renewal. The roots for grounding, the flowers bring radiance and the creative power of the sun. She is a mediator between heaven and earth, offering transformation and so much more. Her sap and seeds bring lunar energies, helping with the flow of our emotions and knowing when to move on to the next phase. Who doesn't enjoy wishing on her globe of seeds as they travel so far? Set your firm intentions of blessings to others as you blow on that seed head. I see dandelion as a new light, as a messenger from heaven, which was a little comment from Rudolf Steiner, who was a great gardener and philosopher from the early 1900s. And I hope you do too. I hope everybody realizes the power and the resilience of dandelion, and we stop using things to get rid of them. That's all. That's just a personal comment I have. What can I tell you?
You know what? Thank you for that, because dandelions, I think, can be treated like weeds, and they're anything but.
Yeah.
So that was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
And colors.
There is yellow. Yellow.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Oh yeah, I got yellow.
Yellow, which is the color of spring sun shining from the sky. The color of dandelion in full bloom.
Yeah.
This yellow is a cheerful color, one that stimulates good nature and native intelligence. It is a color that reminds you of sunshine, happiness, and energy. Having yellow in your surroundings can help you to have greater intellectual acuity, more receptivity to inspiration, a feeling of overall well-being, and happiness with others.
Thank you.
The budding tree's moon can teach us about energy, intensity, catalyzing change, fearlessness, and optimism. It will show us our leadership abilities, the enormity of our own spirit, and the extent of our clear-sightedness. People experiencing this moon, especially Aries influence, need to learn to channel their energies, contain their emotions, and be more patient with others.
I love it. Thank you. We honored the Native American, the Chippewa version. Now we move on to honoring our Celtic tradition. And I have my little poem. Full moons come, full moons go, softening nights with their silver glow. They pass in silence, all untamed, but as they travel, they are named. And the Celtic tradition.
Moon is called chaste or pink moon, also moon of the winds. There are many other names due to its signifying changing from winter to spring, such as crow moon, as the cawing of crows signal the end of winter. Also seed moon, as time for sowing. Grass moon, spring egg moon, also worm moon. As the earth starts to warm, the earthworm casts appear, inviting the return of the robins. Lastly, hare and fish full moon. This was the time of year when the days began getting longer. The men could hunt longer in the evenings again. This has been associated with return of the maiden. It is time to look at your life and restore its balance. It's time to set yourself free from the restraints of winter and swim to the moon. The zodiac association is Aries. To the settlers, it was also known as Lenten moon and was considered to be the last full moon of the winter. The medicine of the crow represents justice, shape-shifting, change, creativity, spiritual strength, energy, community sharing, and balance. So let's remember the gifts that this period brings and trust that this is a good time of reflection and revising your journey in life. In the grand flow of life, these inward moving energies are conducive for the fine-tuning and helping to bring greater clarity, awareness, and focus. Use this extra full moon energy to make the necessary changes in your life. Spring is the best time to clean out your life. Start closets, drawers, spaces in rooms, and then rooms.
Yeah.
As you declutter out, you are decluttering within. With spring, everyone begins to enjoy the bounties of the earth once more, as plants and animals show new life again. The land turns green, wildlife flourishes, and people are filled with anticipation for the coming of summer and the time of harvest. It's important to remember that the dawning of spring has been observed for a long time in many cultures. Traditions vary widely from one country to the next. In this time of year, everything is woken up from winter, and they are full of vitality. Springtime is a wonderful season to celebrate with much merriment and shared feasts as families gather together, dancing and enjoying the gifts of the land. Just as those in ancient times find a reason to give thanks for being here another day. Do something special to honor the fact that you are still here. Celebrations and rituals are important in our spiritual walk. A lovely quotation from Chief Sitting Bull on spring. Behold, my friends, the spring is come. The earth has gladly received the embraces of the sun, and we shall soon see the results of their love. Robin Williams on spring. We have the same birthday, by the way.
You and Robin Williams? Oh my God.
Yes. Springtime is Mother Nature's way of saying, let's party!
I love it.
Spiritually, the pink moon also signifies rebirth and renewal. After a long, cold, gray, and miserable winter, the resurgence of the color pink is revitalizing dose of beauty and joy. It serves as a reminder that life is set of ups and downs, a cycle of hibernation and reawakening. The flowers may go away for a while, but they always return, more beautiful than ever been before. Their color is appreciated in a new light, since we're all gone so long without embracing their poetic impact on our world. Another step in welcoming spring change growth, light a pink candle to bring in the loving, nurturing color as well as light. Make a commitment to self, such as eating healthier and exercising. This will be supported by the full moon and arriving spring energies. It is the first full moon of spring. It is a time for leaping forward and for clearing any remaining cobwebs, for releasing what doesn't serve your future growth. Aho.
Oh, Slanta. Yeah. Blessings. So we move on to the totems that the Celtics honored for this particular moon.
The colors are red and gold. Red. What do you think of when you imagine the color red? Perhaps love, passion, or desire? Blood, the water of life? Your root chakra, anchoring you to Mama Gaia, keeping you grounded. Red is associated with the planet Mars, which was named after the Roman god of war who drove a red chariot. A fire ignited within you, burning brightly to light your way to self-empowerment and courage, strength and confidence, stability and security. A color packed with emotion as you take action to create your most primitive physical, emotional, and financial needs of survival and self-preservation. Red is hot, strong, and stimulating, full of excitement and energy. This color is useful for people who want to lose weight, as it stimulates the pituitary gland and speeds up the assimilation of food. Studies show that it can create physical effects such as elevated blood pressure, enhanced libido, raised respiratory rates, enhanced metabolism, increased enthusiasm, raised level of energy and confidence. Let red ignite your soul through this full moon.
Woohoo!
Gold. What do you associate with the color gold? Some may instantly think of achievements, wealth, and success. Others may go right to wisdom, a deeper understanding of the self and soul and spirituality at its core, along with the Christ consciousness and enlightenment. Gold reflects abundance and generosity, power and positivity. This color is also connected to the masculine energy, as it is the color of Father Sun. I feel warmth when I think of gold, laying in a field of wildflowers on a sunny day, taking in those golden rays full of vitamin D. Let the gold shine on you and share its warmth through this full moon.
Beautiful. Yes. Good advice. And our next totem is gemstones.
We're going to talk about ruby first, and here's a nice piece of raw ruby.
Beautiful. I love it.
And here's my grandmother's ruby. We'll show that too.
How special. That's beautiful. I love that. That's just
And my engagement ring is ruby.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
super cool.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Ruby is the stone of divine creativity. It boosts your energy levels and promotes high self-esteem, intuition, and spiritual wisdom. Ruby is a symbol of good fortune, pure love, and loyalty. As an aphrodisiac stone, it brings vigor into your life. When worn as a talisman, ruby's mystical properties extended to personal protection. People believed wearing the stone on the left, the heart side, would allow the bearers to live peacefully. None could take their land or rank. The blood-colored stone would preserve them from all perils, even their homes from storms. All varieties of rubies were thought to hold similar properties. In addition to their protective powers, they reputedly helped control evil thoughts, dispel anger, and resolve disputes. However, darker rubies were considered male, and lighter gems were female.
Huh.
In the past, some believed spirits inhabited rare and beautiful gems. The concept of gems as sentient beings in their own right may seem unusual. And who could not wear ruby gemstones? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Capricorn, and Pisces ascendants should never wear rubies. This is because of the sun's position and its enmity with these plants. And that's the ruby.
Wow.
Now we go to garnet. I have a lot of garnet on
I
my
love garnet too.
Grid here. I have here's garnet.
I find it very soothing.
Yeah, it's very dark.
Very
And I have
stabilizing.
garnet here.
Beautiful.
Okay, garnet is a stone of prosperity and abundance, encouraging gratitude and service to others. Associated with base, sacral, solar plexus, and heart chakras, garnet is a deeply spiritual stone. Love and friendship with associations with the heart, blood, inner fire, and life force, garnets have long been considered symbols of love. Garnet symbolism also extends to friendship. Garnets were said to protect travelers on their journeys and were often exchanged between friends as tokens that they would meet again. The power inside the garnet crystal is a natural remedy to increase circulation, leading to heightened sensitivity and desire during intimate moments. Garnet crystals have been prized since ancient times, not just for their appearance, but for the benefits they grant their users. The benefit of using garnet is to purify the energies in your body by getting rid of toxins and restoring your body to its revitalized and re-energized state. The crystal structure of the red garnet can cleanse your body, mind, and spirit. It can make sure that you are functioning at 100% all the time. Garnet is a stone that you must have if you want to achieve or regain your balance, if you want to feel safe and protected, and if you want to harness your inner strength. By regularly working with garnet, you can become more confident in your artistic, self-expressive activities. Words, images, ideas, melodies, and other forms of beauty will come more readily to those who have a strong working relationship with this wonderful stone. Garnet stimulates the brain to think of ideas and concepts in new ways. By setting garnet on your work table or wearing it as part of your outfit, you can begin to nurture your inner creator. Finally, garnet is also a representation of strength and masculine energy.
Wow.
Oh,
If I could just on garnet, I forgot all about this. But when I finally decided to divorce and move on, I had been wearing a garnet necklace probably for a good 4 or 5 years while my marriage was very tumultuous. I don't know
Wow.
why, but it was a gift, and so I wore it every day. When I finally decided that I was leaving and I made up my mind, I started making steps, the necklace broke. Never
Wow.
worn it since. Is that
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
garnet really kept me protected. There was something about and I didn't know anything about garnet back then.
I
Yeah,
love garnet.
I've just thought about that garnet necklace. Yeah, thanks.
Yep.
Our trees.
Okay, white pine. White pine has such an interesting history to the indigenous and to our colonists. The white pine was revered by the tribes. It is referred to as the tree of peace. Creator saw that there were 5 warring tribes and sent a message of peace to the tribes that they should put their differences aside. They all agreed to peace and put 4 arrowheads in the 4 directions when they planted a white pine. The white pine has 5 needles to each set of spindles. So if you want to know what the white pine is, you go and you look, and I know this is going to be hard to see, but you'll see one of the spindles that comes off a branch. To know it's white pine, you'll see the 5 needles.
Oh, right. I see.
Good.
Beautiful.
You can see that.
That's awesome.
White pine's the only one that has the cluster of 5 needles.
Huh.
Okay.
I love them.
That's so great.
Because the white pine grows straight and tall, the British used the wood for the masts for the British Royal Navy. They forbid the colonists to cut down the pines for their own uses, creating another reason for the start of the Revolutionary War. There's much more history about that, but not only was the Boston Tea Party part of the catalyst for the war, but a big part of it, which we don't read that much, is actually the white pine, because that was a problem when the British king would not let the colonists use the white pine.
Amazing.
The whole Northeast was covered with white pine.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, a lot of it's gone. But anyway, it makes a great tea, which is very high in vitamin C, which I have made, and I've shared it with some of you guys there.
It was good.
You can take those needles and infuse it in honey. The sap can also be used. If you pick off the sap, when it runs, you can use it for smudging. You just burn it for a little bit and you can smudge with white pine.
I love it.
You can use white pine in sugar cookies. You can put them in shortbread cookies. It adds such a delicate and light flavoring.
Wow.
So, moving on to bay laurel. Bay leaves are used for cooking, medicine, and divining, and smudging. The essential properties of the bay laurel are abundance, manifesting, creativity, and wisdom. Garlands or wreaths of bay leaves are still used and may be given to winners of certain athletic events or other type of events.
Right.
Bay laurel was believed to be a powerful healer and used for protection. It may also invite prophetic dreams and still may be used to dispel lingering sickness or negative energy by burning. If you take a bay leaf and you burn it, it will, like white sage, it'll disinfect the air where you are.
Awesome.
I use it a lot.
Good.
I will.
I actually grow it, so
I didn't know that. Huh.
yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Bay laurel is also fragrant, which we know. It needs to have a personal relationship with you. So if you hold her for a while before meditating with her and remember to show gratitude to her, she may amplify the magic that you're working with.
I love it.
So that's it for the trees right now. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. I'm learning a lot here. This is
Yeah.
awesome. And before I begin, our next is the herbs, and I think it's so prophetic because I did not know this. I have to bring my dragon because basil. Basil is totally connected to dragon energy. I did not know that.
It's one of my.
And I am
have it
actually
growing
going
right here.
Oh my God! Well, I am actually going to set up growing basil here after reading
This
this
is
and
in my
learning a little bit.
room.
Oh my gosh! Do you know how protective this? Okay,
It's all over my room. I planted it. I have plants by the window.
You know what? Ted Andrews is one of the people that I've read about. Because I love, and when I saw he talked about the dragon energies with it. Its message is, and something that I asked for, its message is for discipline, protection, and express your devotion and greater strength. What I love is that this plant herb is totally connected to dragon energy.
Wow.
Ted Andrews, basil draws the basilisk form of dragon, which is a powerful serpent-like dragon. It breathes fire and has deadly venom. And actually, I have read, and if anybody saw that Harry Potter, one of his, I think it's the second one, right? It can actually kill you if you look right into its eyes.
Right.
But it has a great magical ability, and it does help one to read the true soul of others through looking into their eyes. So you can actually ask the dragon. It reminds me of owl wisdom too, but it protects against negativity from both physical and spirit worlds. Using basil is a form of dragon protection for home and for all, whether it's within the home or out. So I'm going to plant, I'll share this in a moment.
One of my favorite herbs. I love
putting it
smell
inside
of it.
and out is really, burning basil as an incense draws the dragon energy as well as the energies of elves and fairies.
Oh, here we go.
Yes, elves actually, if you plant, and Ted Andrews recommends 9 plants. You put them in a circle. I'm not going to read it tonight because it's too long, but when we're done, I'm going to share his ritual that he does. I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. And so with basil, elves, fairies, and the spirit of it helps one in awakening greater discipline and devotion, which I wanted discipline. Basil, I did not know this, means royal, and it embodies a royal power. It is native to Asia and Africa. Everyone should have it in their home. It is a must. It is an annual, and this serves as a reminder to renew our efforts yearly. When the leaves are bruised, a soft, rich fragrance is emitted. I don't think anybody can deny that basil smell. This fragrance is cleansing and strengthening to the aura. The flowers are small and white with a purplish tinge on the plant. It is used for culinary, medicinal, and magical purposes. It is a catalyst for strength. So if you're looking to just be stronger in any of the body systems, mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical, actually. Basil invokes dragons of protection into one's environment, reminding us to be protective, discerning of our environment and our endeavors, to express our energies more strongly, effectively, which also assists one in controlling or monitoring the climate of your life with proper discipline and devotion. So I'm impressed with basil. So yeah,
May-
please.
may
I
say-
have it in my bedroom, so I'm always smelling it.
But Don was just saying something too.
No, I was just gonna say, you may have already mentioned this, but basil is really good to have near your doors, the doors that you use or have people come in and out.
Yes.
That form of protection will dispel, hopefully will dispel the negative energy before they walk in or anything like that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a basil. I love it fried. Has anybody had it lightly fried? I love it. Yeah, you probably have. Have you made a tea out of basil?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Basil.
opening up to this. You
Yeah.
plant shamans.
It's one of my favorite herbs. I love it.
I have a lot of seeds, Beth, so don't buy seeds.
Okay, I appreciate that. The next one I was researched was the chives. It's also known as Allium, Buchu,
Yep.
Kuda Nira. It is great for protection, divination, breaking hexes, love, drawing love to you, weight loss, repels evil spirits, wards off negativity and disease. Connected to the planet Mars, it is connected to the element of fire, and it is masculine in nature. It also helps prevent cancer. It prevents osteoporosis as it is packed with vitamin K, a critical component in bone density. It improves memory because it has a good level of choline and folate. And being rich in flavonoids, antioxidants, it is excellent for heart health. And again, it's wonderful in aiding digestion. No wonder we have the chives. But I've never tasted, never got a flavor from chives that much. Have you guys?
Yeah, they're great.
Okay, usually, well. And then, of course, I am burning this with the smoke that was almost blinding me earlier. I mean, but I felt like it was very mystical, wasn't it? The mist
Yeah.
here is dragon's blood. And it is a natural plant resin. It's dark red in color, which is part of what gives dragon's blood its name. The resin is extracted from many different tropical trees, species commonly called dragon trees. Now, these are the Roman or Greek names, so forgive me for mispronunciation, but croton, Pterocarpus, de monoropes, or Draxana. The plant resin has been used for thousands of years for distinct purposes. There are records of its use among ancient Greeks, Romans, India, China, and the Middle East. Some of its uses are for health. It's also been used as dye, paint, incense, or for spiritual purposes. It has strong, somewhat sweet fragrance, not unlike vanilla and spices. But it's very different than, I think, vanilla. Dragon's blood products from the Dracaena and the De Monoropes genus are the most common and widely used today. But are they worth their hype? Dragon's blood was also employed for different gastrointestinal conditions. Its claimed benefits for the digestive system are still held to this day. In fact, it is anti-inflammatory, it is anti-diarrheal, it is antimicrobial, it is anti-cancer, and it cures topical ulcers. How's that?
There you go.
You don't ingest it, obviously.
Right.
And the resin continues to be important feature in certain spiritual practices, which include Wiccan, hoodoo, voodoo, shamanism, and other folk magic rituals. So that's dragon's blood, which I love, and I'm burning now. It also purifies, I know that. And the last one I have, which used to be one of my favorite flowers, geranium. Thank you, Donna.
I love geranium.
I love them.
No,
I still do.
you know, the leaves are gorgeous. They're so different.
I love the leaves too.
Yeah.
And I know that you keep picking off just below the bloom so that it keeps blooming. I'm pretty good at that. Believe it or not, they're messengers of new happiness and vitality. It stirs the heart chakra and greater sense of joy, as well as vitalizes one's aura. It is connected to elves as well. Take advantage. It's a reminder to take advantage of new opportunities and also ensuring you don't miss them. It is a messenger about efforts coming to fruition with the greatest success in summer. It is symbolic of solar deities and bridging of the spiritual and physical realms. It lowers stress levels, reduces inflammation, strengthens the immune system, eases digestion, and improves kidney, skin, and hair health. It has antiseptic, antibacterial, and antifungal properties which help heal wounds faster. I mean, all I could think of is the amazing gifts from nature and how detached we, woo.
Geranium is an excellent singer. For the music of the plants machine, Geranium is the best ones to sing. She loves to sing. So maybe
now we know why.
Yeah.
She's a messenger of joy.
She's a plant ally for me. She's a heart. She's my heart. I'm hoping to get more of them, but anyway, I didn't mean to. Yeah, just wanted to.
I didn't realize that she is the heart chakra and greater sense of joy.
Okay, should we go to the daisy?
Yes, please. I am done.
Okay,
I'll be your daisy.
Daisies. The essential properties of all daisies are the same: friendship and happiness. Daisy, or day's eye.
Oh, I love it.
Daisy, or day's eye, closes at night and reopens her bright face every morning.
The daisies close at night?
According to this, yeah.
I'll have to watch that. Okay.
I think mine do.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Daisies are edible and helps to heal wounds. The juice helps to disinfect bandages, quicken healing while preventing infection. The tea form of daisy can treat coughs, liver, and kidney situations and inflammation in general. Daisy is the flower of friendship, and a bouquet of daisies to a new, old, or anyone whom you feel a bond with will have them have a happy face. Daisies bring out the inner child in all of us, especially if you make a daisy chain crown, which I tried to do and failed miserably, so I just put a daisy there.
I love them.
I'm going to practice on that. They speak of friendship that lasts forever, to friends that are there through thick and thin. They support us and cheer us up. Invite her into your dreams to help you to open up and trust for potential friends who may come your way.
Beautiful.
Now, sweet pea. Sweet pea seeds are generally planted in March, which would be now.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah. The sweet pea flower symbolizes appreciation and departure. For instance, if a friend hosted you at her place for a couple of days, you may gift her with a beautiful bouquet of sweet peas as a goodbye and a thank you. Sweet pea also symbolizes positive energy, pure heart, thankfulness, and sweetness. Even though it may be enticing, make sure to keep it from your mouth, as sweet pea contains a neurotoxin. Now, I put a little disclaimer here. I'm going to read this disclaimer. As with all plants, please do your own research before using any plant material as food or medicine.
Absolutely.
There you go. Thank you. And I guess we're
So it
moving
is.
to animals.
Our tie-dye magic girl. Oh, yeah. Woohoo.
The bear. Bears symbolize introspection and intuition blended with instinct. To both European and Native American shamanic people, bear symbolizes awakening the strong force of the unconscious. The strength of bear medicine is the power to restore harmony and balance, to heal. The bear spirit is known to many cultures as the great healer. Bears are considered the embodiment of spiritual power and physical strength. Rarely seen, bears seemingly live as spirits without a body, visible to the eye only as footprints in fresh mud along the forest floor. Traces of passing left behind by great mythical beings from the land of spirits. Bears, constant in their conviction, have walked the same paths generation for generation, wearing deep furrows into the ground and surrounding foliage. Follow the path of the bear into this full moon with strength, courage, confidence, and leadership deep inside of you. Here is an awakening chant to bear. Come, O spirit of the great bear, awaken in your hidden lair. Dancer in the starry sky, awaken my inner eye. Great medicine singer and healing bringer, grant me the power in your roar, root it deep within my core. Grant me might in claw and healing touch in paw. O spirit of the great bear, awaken the bear in me, awaken the bear in me, awaken the bear in me. Aho.
Woohoo! Hang on. Where did I put my... That was great. I love
Thank
it.
you.
Oh, there it is.
Next is wolf.
Yeah.
Woo!
Ow!
Woo!
Wolf.
I got
Native
my
American and Celtic custom regard wolf as the way of finding the deepest levels of self, inner knowing, and intuition. This is symbolized by the image of wolf howling at the moon. Native Americans have long regarded wolves as teachers or pathfinders. In astrology, wolf is represented by the dog Sirius, thought by many Aboriginal tribes to be the home of the ancients. The wolf is a symbol of the night. This time can seem lonesome and scary to us, but it is also the time when through dreams we may discover valuable things about ourselves. This is a lonely path. To truly come to understand yourself, you must be alone, undeterred by the beliefs, judgments, and views of others. The wolf teaches us to learn about our inner self and to discover our inner power and strength. However, to achieve this, we must take risks and face our deepest fears. The wolf requires sincerity through demanding a lot of us. Much is given in return, a spirit helper that is always there to help, giving us extraordinary powers of endurance. Learn to hear the voice within yourself, which in silence is as clear as the sound of the wolf howling in the night. Allow your inner wolf and your own wolf pack to lead you confidently into this new moon, and remember to howl like you mean it. Ow!
I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I think we've got the
Birds.
Go to birds. You're for the birds. Go ahead.
The hawk. The hawk is a messenger of insight, adaptability, and openness. It is also about visionary power and guardianship. Hawk's meaning teaches us to be observant and to pay attention to what we may overlook. This could mean a talent we don't use, a blessing for which we haven't expressed gratitude, or a message from the universe. The hawk has keen eyesight. It is about opening our eyes and seeing that which is there to guide us. Hawk awakens vision and inspires us to creative life purpose. Look to the world around you, for there are symbols buried in everything. In the Celtic tradition, Hawk empowers a person to seek out their ancestral roots and to examine in depth that which is positive so that it may be integrated into a person's life, and that which is limiting so it can be released. Tradition is only worth honoring when it supports joy and fulfillment in one's life. In this tradition, Hawk also supports the solar side as stated above, helping a person to move forward in life and to seek out great quests to embark upon. And we also have the magpie.
I love the magpie.
The magpie is a very magical bird. It is a corvid, like a raven or a crow. Magpies are also associated with Hulder, a beautiful Scandinavian and Norwegian nymph-like spirit of the forest. The magpie totem is a good luck symbol that indicates joy, love, and lasting fortune. It could also signify trickery and deception. The meaning of the magpie can represent good and bad omen, or duality and opposites. The magpie is associated with omens, prophecy, and divination. When magpie comes into your life, it might be time to start strengthening these aspects in your spiritual life. Or alternatively, it might be time to start paying attention to omens, dreams, and hunches you might be getting. Magpies are also painted as rebellious creatures. Rebellion is an important aspect of human development. It can enable you to see beyond the standard concepts in your field of expertise. When the magpie spirit animal comes into your life, you're able to harness the energy of the rebellious side of your personality. The magpie empowers you to evaluate what you truly hold dear. It lets you see the beliefs that stand in your path of progress. Ask yourself, is anything standing on the path to your divine self? Trust the magpie spirit totem to help you unearth it. Aho.
Oh, I love it. Woohoo! And I think, Jen, is this the part, Jen, where you
Pull a cord.
card for our group?
Sure, if it was the bullet.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I'm pulling from
Thank
the
you.
Mystical Beast Oracle.
Thank you, everybody. Woohoo! Aho!
Woo.
So we will have an animal tonight.
Beautiful.
It's so hard to pick out the ones that you don't want to make it too long. So you got to pick and choose what you want to put into the
Right.
readings.
Yeah.
So it's what calls to you, right? Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so.
A little self-discovery. Ooh. Is that a moose? No.
I think so. I will let you know in just
The
a moment.
drawing is so I don't want to presume.
Yes, it's a moose.
It's a moose.
I love woohoo! Moose is divine feminine, I believe. Wow.
Cool.
There she is. Moose, the life force guardian. We are all well aware that mothers carry this divine and sacred gift of creating a life force for a being within their womb. Women hold this divine key, but a life force giving womb is not limited to the physical bodies of women. It is a gift that originates within the womb of Mother Earth. With these gifts she offers us, it is the life she breathes into every day of this human life and beyond. This sacred healing from Mother Earth is opening every being inhabiting this planet. We often associate the difference between men and women by the plain and simple truth. Women carry a baby. The sacredness of this process, though, should not just be experienced by women only. Mother Earth offers her womb to allow us to heal and rebirth ourselves when we are ready to leave who we used to be behind. She offers this opportunity of unity to reignite our life force energies as well. We are feeling drained in a way that sleep and rest will not recover us. Allowing ourselves to receive this recharge or rebirth, whatever is needed for our current status, let us be full in every corner of our life. It is the key to be fully present, longevity, being able to use our gift successfully and go on all the adventures laid out for us. When we fully accept the healing, we are able to heal parts of ourselves that we didn't know needed healing, but was manifesting pain in another area of our life. When we are healed by the sacred gift from Mother Earth, we make a connection to the purest levels of love. In turn, we are able to love ourselves and those around us better, including loving the Great Mother as she should be loved. The Life Force Rejuvenator does not give us those same gifts, but instead holds the key so that we can find the safe and divine place. He holds the key, and there is no trick on how to get it. All you have to do is ask. He will lead us to the womb of Mother Earth, guarding you on your journey to get there so that you feel safe to venture in deep. He patiently waits while Mother Earth does her magic on you and guards your new shiny soul back out. He will always be ready for when you go back, always offering his watchful eye, holding a key that is just for you. He makes sure that you will always find your way, even when the path is dark.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
That is so prophetic for this,
Yes.
just for this time of year. And I never cease to be amazed sometimes at how, it's always the perfect card. And this
I
moon,
know.
is all about relationship and rebirthing. I mean, we're coming into spring.
Yes.
We're learning what we know we don't want to take, or it just doesn't resonate anymore. So,
Right.
wow, that was awesome, Jen.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
everybody. This is beautiful. Are you up for sharing the bowls?
I absolutely am. Yes.
Just just to prepare us to take in Luna's blessings. We got Earth's blessings. We had the sun's blessings earlier today. Now we're going to get Luna's blessings, which is wondrous. If you would, begin to prepare yourselves to connect with beautiful Luna for that wonderful vibrations of the bowls. Thank you. They're brass bowls, so we had the golden energy coming from the bowls, and now receive the silver. Speaking of balancing, as we are indoors, I'm going to ask you to, unless you're near a window, or if those of you that watch this are outside, turn and face the moon. If not, imagine closing your eyes. Just imagine she's bathing you in a protective circle of light. She is vibrant with energy. Feel your space transforming. Feel you're being filled with the purity of spirit. If it is appropriate and feasible for you, raise your arms up above your head if possible, but allow your palms to face each other and curve slightly toward the moon. Feel as though you are a sacred chalice, drawing the power of the great Mother Moon into every cell of your being. Just feel that. We'll start with your toes, and feel that wonderful energy going up the legs to the stomach, moving up to your chest, your jaw, your eyes. Feel the energy, how pleasurable it is. It is vibrant with the power to give, to receive, to nurture life, and manifest what is possible. Let us prepare to open our chakras and draw down the moon. If I may, I ask you to breathe 3 times. We breathe in for the count of 5, 1, 100, 2, 100, 3, 100, 4, 100, 5, 100. Just hold a moment and then release for 5 counts. And we'll do that 3 times. Let us inhale. Hold. Now exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. And once more. Exhale. Lady Moon, shining with the bounty of Mother, look down on us, your children of the earth. Come, light of the goddess, fill us with your power. Lend us your blessings. Let your light surround us. Impart to us your light, your blessing, your love, your grace. Surround us, goddess. Surround us with your love. As you are in this position, I ask that you begin to feel the top of your head, which is the crown. It is actually called the 1,000-petal lotus. Begin to feel it opening slowly, gently, petal by petal, readying itself to receive. Now see the rainbow serpent mother. She lives on the moon. She is now emerging from her home. See her arching her body across the sky, down towards earth. She now reaches down to touch your open crown chakra. And together, you gently, lovingly merge her primal energy with yours. As you do this, Rainbow Serpent Mother emits a glorious violet ray into your chakra. And you drink in this energy. Feeling this, you can feel an opening and an amplifying and expansion of your spiritual connection. As she gently moves down now into your third eye chakra, the brow area, you now feel her emitting a deep, rich indigo blue ray, increasing your intuition. Feel that inner cave expanding, filled with that beautiful indigo blue. Now allow her primal energy to move down into your throat chakra. And as you do, you begin to receive a beautiful sky blue ray. You can feel it expanding that throat chakra. You know that it's going to enable better communication and allowing one to speak their truth. Now, beloved Rainbow Serpent Mother gently moves down to your heart chakra. As she is there, in flows a deep emerald green healing ray, so loving, so rejuvenating. Feel your heart chakra just expanding, almost bursting with that loving, deep healing, rejuvenating emerald green, front and back. As she moves down into your navel area, which we call the power seat, which is really your solar plexus chakra. And there you allow yourself to receive a bright, powerful, golden sun ray, allowing you to acknowledge your own power, your greatness, your capacity for greater joy. You see a sun radiating front and back. She now moves down to the sacral area, below the navel, but above the pelvic area. And in flows a most beautiful, warm, glowing sunset orange ray. So soothing, so expanding and amplifying creative abilities and sexual energies on all levels. And now she moves into the base or root chakra and emits a deep ruby red, instilling deeper faith and trust that all our needs are always perfectly and abundantly met. Allow that expansion, the amplification, allow those incredible star centers just to radiate out. You are just glowing rainbows. Concern yourself not if she leaves or pulls back once the download is complete. Just allow yourself for the vision to unfold. There is no right or wrong way, but what is suited to you. Now with your chakras or rainbow column open and cleared. This is the Libra full moon with the sun in Aries. Now I ask you to draw your hands to your heart and massage this area. Imagine that you have become a full moon god-goddess, capable of balancing the earth and harmonizing its opposing forces. In particular, you are tuned to the energies of Aries and Libra, the complementary energies of the me and the we. Aries wonders, who am I? Libra wonders, who are you? And how can we work together? Aries is adventurous, individualistic, and trailblazing. Through Aries, we feel our existence as an independent being capable of taking action without needing approval or support. Libra is harmonizing, beautifying, and partnership-oriented. Its primary purpose is sharing ideas, experiences, space with others. Aries and Libra are opposing signs, but together they make for a balanced world. Our Libran ability to relate to others is diminished without a secure sense of our own identity. Our Aries efforts are unsuccessful when we alienate others and are uncooperative. Full moon brings an opportunity to balance and harmonize its opposing signs. Too much Aries, and we are combative, self-absorbed, impatient. Too much Libra, and we are indecisive, uncommitted, and people-pleasing. For the center of this ritual, imagine that the forces of Aries and Libra come to life in their archetypal form as the warrior and the goddess. As you breathe in the weaknesses of each of these archetypes, you will breathe out the healing strength of the other. In this way, you will reconcile and balance these energies within yourself and around the globe. Your sacred work has that power. Believe in it. Find a comfortable rhythm, working with the images and your breath. And I begin. Breathing in the warrior, angry, lonely, and in fear. Hold that inside, knowing you have the power to transmute that. Now breathing out, the transmuted, the tender goddess, God, soothing the warrior with her or his healing touch. Now breathing in again, the distorted goddess or God feeling ineffective, indecisive, and overwhelmed. Hold that within, knowing you are transmuting that within yourself and for others. Now breathing out, the warrior who protects and leads the way. And one last breath, breathing in, the warrior raising his club, the goddess calling him names. Breathe that in, transmute. Now breathing out, the balanced white light, the goddess soft and smiling as the warrior drops his club and the two embrace. See the world bathed in this purifying light of your offering and blessing. See the world transforming with this light, growing peaceful and calm. And as you're ready, bring your hands to your sides. Have your palms facing the earth. Let us now send your divine light deep into Gaia. See this energy take shape as a round moon, gathering below you and now in the center of the earth. As you're in that place, there's one last message about this full moon. This full moon urges us to strike a balance between meeting our personal needs and attending to the needs of a significant other, and between independence or autonomy and dependence or companionability. The Libra moon is diplomatic, equality-focused, and fair-minded. The Aries sun values authenticity over tact and is energized by independent efforts. The full moon illuminates this conflict, both in and out. However, relationship epiphanies will occur now. We're likely to experience revelations about our independence, our need for others, and partnerships. Venus aligns with the sun in this lunation chart, and Venus rules the Libra moon, making this configuration particularly useful for resolving conflicts. Saturn is trine the North Node, Mars is conjunct the North Node, and Saturn harmonizes with the Sun and Moon. This means there can be helpful interactions with superiors or older or more experienced people, organizations, and benefits can come as a result. There can be a choice to structure, limit, or simplify our lives in a significant way that leads to major improvements. We're a little more careful and conservative now, but we're also up for a challenge if it means we're growing and learning. This is a relationship moon. As you're ready, just come back into your body. If your eyes are not open, just open your eyes now. And I close with just a little poem here, if I may. We gather tonight to rejoice by the light of the moon. We celebrate the season of darkness, knowing that the next turn of the wheel will bring light. We use this time of darkness for thought, introspection, and growth. As the moon above, so the earth below. And aho, so it is.
Oh.
Oh,
Ah, I feel relaxed. Do you? Oh, I forgot to get my moon. You did. Ah. I'll go get my moon. May I? Be right back.
Yes.
Mine's gold. Is yours gold? And so shall we prepare to close the quarters if everyone has...
Sure. Oh,
I know, Donna, I'm relaxed myself.
thank you, Mystery Within. We appreciate you being here. Aho.
Oh, let me...
Thank you, Mother Earth, Gaia, Pachamama, Atabe. We thank you for being here with much appreciation. Aho. And Father Sky.
thank you, Father Sky. Thank you to the angelic realm and our cosmic family. Thank you to the extraterrestrials. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you for blessing this full moon. Mine is just changing
Yep.
colors over here.
Oh.
Oh,
Yep.
North.
Tired.
North.
Oh, we thank you, North. We thank you, White Buffalo Calf Woman, ancestors, elders, guides, masters, and teachers. We thank you, Great Goddess Hecate, and we will enjoy our transition from winter to spring and take the time to nurture ourselves. Blessed full moon.
Aho.
Aho.
Ah,
West.
West.
Thank you. Thank you to the West. Thank you, Bear. Thank you, Dolphins, Whales, and the Cedar. Thank you for being with us. Thank you to the Nile River Goddess. Aho.
Yes,
Aho.
aho.
We thank the spirit of the South, and with much appreciation from the Coyote Dragons and the Fire and the Garnet and Goddess Terra. We appreciate all the blessings. Thank you. Aho.
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 And East.
And finally, East. We will thank you, the eagle, the hawk, and our beloved dandelion that I learned so much about. Thank you for showing us how to fly high, feel the wind, buffer the winds of change. Thank you, dandelion, for teaching us about balancing and awakening, connecting heaven and earth. As the air is warm for the new seeds to germinate, thank you. We will honor and be inspired and motivated to create something new. And last but not least, thank you, beloved Mayan goddess Ishel. She is called the Rainbow Shaman Goddess. Thank you for coming and sharing with us in this ceremony and introducing ourselves to new beginnings as we plant our seeds with love and care. Aho.
Aho.
And so I thank my wolf sisters. Woohoo! I should say, oh, oh. I gotta do it 3 times. It was beautiful. Thank you.